Hey, welcome everyone. This is Graydon Urso here. I'm the founder of Forever Booked, and I'm here with one of my wonderful clients, Stacie Sheely. She is the founder of Polished Spa in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. They're a full-service day spa, hair salon, med spa, and they really do it all. So I just want to get Stacie on the call here because we just recently launched a campaign for them. They got pretty nice results. So to start off, Stacie, why don't you just introduce me? Just introduce yourself, your business, and kind of how you started, and maybe just give me like a quick introduction on you and your
Sure.
business.
Okay. Hey, everybody. My name is Stacie. Like Braden said, I've had my business 23 years, but I've only had the medical spa aspect of it for about 6 now. And I love what I do, but found that we were struggling with the medical spa appointments and sales. It seems like my area where I live is a little bit oversaturated. The marketing that I was using wasn't really bringing new people in. The current customers, things were a little stale with them, and I was having trouble with my estheticians closing, some good package sales. So I found Forever Booked on Instagram. I had looked into this prior last year before COVID hit, and just never felt like I had a good match with another company that offered the same results. And I got on a call with Graydon, and it was great. And I decided, what the heck, go for it, and couldn't be happier.
Awesome. So I know like you're used to running your spa and your salon, right? Like, and it was kind of difficult when you opened up the med spa. Did you notice there was anything specific that was really different about marketing your med spa services? Like, what specifically were you finding was difficult or just different about bringing in people for medical spa services as opposed to like spa or salon?
Right. So the type of marketing that we were using for all of our other services, it just wasn't the right market of people. Though it wasn't
Yeah.
the right income level. It wasn't really the right age group for people looking for this stuff. And I think in the beginning, a lot of the customers or patients were a little leery of like a medi spa being inside of a day spa.
Yeah.
And I just didn't really know how to target them to get them in the door. I felt comfortable once we got them in the door that they would love us and like what we had to offer, but we just really needed that extra boost to get them in.
Okay. Now I know when most, any business signs up with a marketing agency, they're usually pretty skeptical because there's a lot of agencies out there that don't really deliver. Like, what were you specifically skeptical about when you first heard of me and like got on the call? What were your specific concerns?
Um, Mainly, just spending the money and not sure what the results would be. And since you
Yeah.
guys offered a guarantee, it was sort of what, sold me on it. I think also, you mentioned that your father's a plastic surgeon and your brother, and you have been around, this stuff for quite a while. So I felt more comfortable rather than just somebody that graduated from college with a marketing degree and wasn't really in it, didn't
Yeah.
really know what all of the services were. And that's how some of these other companies, the people that I talked to, just seemed like they were, reading off a piece of paper, trying to sell me something that maybe they didn't believe in either.
Yeah. Awesome. So let's get into the actual, like what we've done so far. We haven't even launched ads yet, but we have launched this reactivation as a booster shot campaign for your existing database. So why don't you tell me about that and like the type of results you've seen from that like initial campaign that we ran for you guys?
Yeah, so I was super happy with the results that we got and how easy it was. I was a
Yeah.
little bit nervous on the first few calls that I took.
Yeah.
I never thought really sales was my forte, but it seemed to work out well and I enjoyed it. But I mean, I only had one person that was a little bit hesitant and said they want to think about it. Everybody else was like, boom, yes, great deal. We love Polish. We haven't been in because of COVID. We're feeling safer now, like starting to, redo their skincare treatments. So I was just a little bit nervous throwing the price out there. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's only 1,497, but it was easy. It was easy. And I was really happy with the results.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because that's like that was a newer initiative with our booster shots. We used to not disclose the price, but now we like to send them more information beforehand. So our what we're seeing is like we're booking a bit less calls, but they're more qualified, right? Because like they've seen the offer. Most of
Right.
them have probably seen the price. Some of them haven't. But Yeah, I'm glad it was like a pretty easy process, because that was what we
Yeah,
want
I
to do, right? If
definitely
we want to
think
make you,
seeing that price ahead of time helped weed out the
yeah,
people that was like, oh, that's not in my budget.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And you said like it was fun, right? Because putting together these packages were something that you weren't really doing before, right? But now you're starting to get used to having a lot more fun putting
Yeah,
together those
it
full
was
packages,
fun,
right?
and just chatting with people that were excited to resume, their skincare program and whatnot, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm excited moving forward because now we're going to be selling packages to new clients. Right.
Right.
And so I'm super excited about that. It will be a bit harder because new clients don't know you as well. But
Right.
the good news is that we're going to generate like a lot of volume coming in. So is that something you're excited about, just getting more into like packages and different sales techniques with your staff so you can sell like full packages instead of like one-off treatments?
Definitely. I feel like if we can sell them a package, they're gonna be a lifetime customer.
Yeah.
If you get somebody that commits to one and they're like, oh, I'll call back to make
Yeah.
my
And they
appointment,
never
it
do.
rarely happens. Or they find a better deal somewhere else and then that place sells them the package. So
Yeah.
I've been trying to school my employees on you've
Mm.
got to try to sell the package before they walk out the door, or we might lose them.
Yeah, and it's a win-win, right? Because they're going to get better results. Like, it doesn't have to be a huge package. It could even be like 2 or 3 visits, just so
Right.
they're coming back, they're getting used to the visit, and you know, have multiple treatments
Sure.
to get them better results. So I'm excited to work with you guys, with your staff, to do that, because that's a huge part of our program. It's like we don't just want to deliver you leads or anything. Like, we want to help you
Right.
get better results, make more money, have happier clients by selling those packages.
Definitely.
So what would you say? I know there's probably a lot of people watching this that are super skeptical, may have been burned by multiple marketing agencies in the past who just didn't deliver and whatnot. What would you say to, someone who's, kind of on the fence with our service, not really sure if they should go for it?
I would just say, hey, go for it. Like, you
There you
guys,
go.
like, the confidence that you have in knowing you're going to deliver for us is great. Um, it's just, you got to take the gamble.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes you
worth
just need
it.
to
Yeah.
dive in one
Yep.
last time, try one last marketing agency out. I talk to people who've been through like so many. It's crazy. It's kind of tough to find someone, but I think one of the things you got to look for is someone who really knows the industry and specializes in it. I mean, there's a lot of agencies that kind of just do everything,
Yep.
but the market's so competitive these days that you really need to go deep into one area and
Right.
specify.
Yeah,
It doesn't really pay to be a generalist these days, I don't think.
definitely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being a client so far. I know we're kind of early into it, but I'm super excited to launch these Facebook ads. And that
Yep.
booster shot thing is something we can do on a regular basis. Like, we could do this every quarter. And
Okay.
that should be a great way to sort of reactivate people on a regular basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
All right.
righty.
Thank you so much, Stacie. Really
Thanks.
appreciate it.
Have a good day.